Hey everybody, it's Dave Pirner from Asylum.
Justin Sharbono from Asylum.
We are on the Asylum bus, and we are here to help young bands figure out what it is that they're trying to do. We're going to run through 5 simple touring tips. Not rules, not regulations, and mostly, well, there's no real rules in rock and roll. But I would say my number 1 tip is do not take a dump on the bus. That is the one rule you can't break, no matter how big your bus gets. Although I'm sure that Dolly Parton, or I'm going to think of somebody really famous.
I'm going to go with Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers,
super famous.
Probably has a bus you can take a dump on. That would be awesome, but you know, it's a thing. And
I would like to add too that over July 4th we were in Minneapolis, and my son was on the bus, who's 4, and all day we were saying, Jude, do not poop on the bus, and he did poop on the bus. So he did break the rule. But then what was crazy is that Genevieve, our bus driver, said, well, everyone is allowed one. And then I was like, whoa, wait a second, everyone is allowed? So
I owe the bus one.
It's a gray area, but I think it's actually black and white. Do not do it unless you're 4 or younger.
But this is interesting because I did not know that everybody was allowed one number 2. A little joke in there, number joke.
Yeah.
Tip number 2, do not say anything mean to anybody else. What was it? How did you put that?
Yeah, I think we just put a moratorium on being mean on this run. Like, the best thing you can do is be a nice person, and that can be really hard to be positive. And it's weird when you play rock music, you think like, oh, it's incredible, but yeah, it still is easy to go negative. So I think it's super important, like with your, we spend an hour and a half playing music every night, but then the 22 and a half hours you're stuck together. It's like you'd rather be stuck with nice people.
Close quarters. And when somebody says surprise, butt sex, it's just an expression.
It's not.
But that's when you're like moving by each other and you're front to back, and we're very tight. You're very close with all these other people, so you have to respect their space and hope that everybody keeps their little space, which isn't bad.
So that's it. Yeah, so we moved into tip number 3, I guess. Right? We make that official. Like respect other
sex.
No, but respecting other people's space.
Yes.
I mean, it kind of takes into number 2, but it is its own thing also.
Yeah, you don't go get the hell out of my way. You go surprise, butt sex.
And everyone laughs. It's keeping it positive. Yeah. Just both hands.
Good stuff. Excellent. Rule number 4 is going to be don't eat the bus driver's food.
Oh yeah.
Because that makes the bus driver crazy. So I noticed that some people have started putting their initials on food, and that's kind of like when you're dropping out of high school and everybody's got something in the fridge, and people buy these little special things at the truck stop, and they get all excited like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to drink my special V8 or something, and then somebody drinks it and it can ruin your whole day. So
yeah, and I think too it's worth noting that the bus driver's sole number 1 purpose, even above getting you from point A to point B, is keeping us alive. So you want the bus driver to be happy, and part of that is not to eat their food. They'll have energy, they'll stay awake, alert, and they'll get you from point A to point B.
And always have lovely children on the buses as much as you can. Like that one there.
Yeah.
Brighten up your day.
Yeah, and that's nice.